Hey guys, so in today's video, ignore these swatches I have on my wrist. I was filming a Kylie Jenner video and I did swatches. Today I'm doing a video that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and it's my empties video. I wanted to film this before I went to Greece, but life got really hectic, and so I've just had this bag collecting garbage for a while now, and I'm really going through all my room and like cleaning things out and selling things and getting rid of a lot of things that just having this bag full of garbage was kind of giving me anxiety, so I decided that I was going to film this video today. So I've been collecting my garbage for a while, but I've also been trying to not buy as much makeup. If you've been around YouTube for a while, you would remember when Lollipop 26 started this whole Project 10 pen trend where you wouldn't, it wasn't mandatory, like it wasn't like she was knocking on your doors being like, oh, you can't buy that, but basically her whole thing was you're not allowed, or you're not going to allow yourself to buy makeup until you hit pan or use up 10 things. Kind of took inspiration from that, except I use up the products. I don't just once I hit pan I throw them out. Like this Urban Decay Chase eyeshadow, which I love. I forgot how much I loved it. This is like my all-time favorite bronze eyeshadow. I've hit pan on it, which is telling you something because I used to never hit pan on anything, but I'm going to use it up until it's gone or breaks or whatever. My whole thing is I'm trying to use up as many products as I can, and I'm only buying things when I run out of something that's like a favorite or something that I need, like my favorite foundation or eyebrow pencil or translucent powder. So I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm using things up as much as I can and trying not to buy as much. So anyways, I'm just going to go in here and tell you what I think about these products and show you what I've used up, because us YouTubers, we get a lot of things, we buy a lot of things, and I know for me, I don't like, compared to a lot of people, I don't buy that much stuff just because I'm not a makeup artist, and I did my whole hoarding phase when I was 13 years old, and now I don't feel the need to have tons and tons of things. But now what makes me happy is getting rid of things and using things up. That's what gives me a little high, not having $300 MAC hauls every week. So anyways, first thing that I have used up completely is this Sunday Riley Blue Moon Tranquility Cleansing Balm. I also used up the Basha Makeup Breakup Cleanser. I used that up completely, and I did completely use this Sunday Riley Blue Moon balm. This stuff is expensive, and I love makeup removers, but my favorite type of makeup remover is an oil or a balm. I feel like it does the very best job at getting the makeup off of my skin. If you have oily skin, don't be scared of the makeup removing balm. It works wonders. My all-time favorite, which I just repurchased because I used this up, my all-time favorite is the Biotherm Cleansing Balm. It's the best. It lasts for months and months, and it's pretty cheap for like how many times you can use it, because when you think about it, the cleansing balm by Biotherm, I've had this for a while, but the cleansing balm lasts like 4 months, a really long time, and that's with Tony and I both using it. And if you buy makeup wipes, those are like $10 a thing, you get 25 wipes, so it's actually like, maybe at the time you feel like it's a lot, but when you kind of figure it out math-wise, it's actually way less. But the Biotherm is my all-time favorite. I love it, and it's a really good price. This did nothing special. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's pretty packaging. It feels luxurious. It looks nice on your counter, but it doesn't do anything different than the Biotherm or the Basha, and I think this was like over $60, so don't waste your money. The next thing is by Bare Minerals, and this is the Top Shelf Duo, and this was one of my all-time favorite bronze eyeshadows. I wish they sold it individually. It really is such a nice bronze eyeshadow. You can't really even see it because I could barely swatch it. I really loved it for the bronze. As you can see, I've used that up completely. The white one, it's nice, but it's not worth keeping in my collection because it's kind of ratchet looking. The next thing is a body product, and this is the Sweet Spot Labs Grapefruit Verbena Gentle Wash. This is some wash, like specifically for your vagina. This you can also use all over your body, and I know a lot of people say you don't need a special wash for your vagina. You don't need, and I'm using the word vagina because women should not be afraid to say that. I know some people are like, oh, my little butterfly. Like, no. Let's be like anatomically correct here. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you don't need to buy like a Summer's Eve or a wash like this. Personally, I just, your vagina is different than other parts of your body. I feel like you might need a different sort of wash. So I really like this. I've used Summer's Eve in the past. It is a little bit expensive. It's pH balanced, gynecologist tested and recommended. It smells really nice. And you know what? It makes you feel clean, so I would definitely repurchase this. The next thing is a mask from Sephora, and this is the Avocado Face Mask. I haven't repurchased it. I'm not the biggest fan of sheet mask. And considering I haven't repurchased it, I probably won't ever repurchase it, but these are fun to have and I do buy them occasionally. I just have so many face masks that I'm trying to use up in like the tubs and stuff that I'm not repurchasing right now. The next thing is a lip mask from Sephora. Again, it's something fun, but it's not something I would repurchase. I didn't notice a huge difference, so I probably wouldn't repurchase. The next thing, I'm just picking things out like a loot bag. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation in 123 = Y365. I love this foundation. I like it more so in the winter because I do find that even in the winter, sometimes if I oil blot my face, it can look a little bit, not greasy, but if I oil blot my face, there's definitely something there like that comes off on the blue paper. I love this stuff. I used it also in the summer when I was trying to use it up. I've used it up. I could probably use a little bit more. But this is really, really great. Covers beautifully, makes your skin look beautiful. I will definitely repurchase this for the winter time. But right now I have a lot of foundations that I'm also trying to use up. So I'm trying to be good. The next thing is YSL. This was my all-time favorite foundation for a while. I should probably try it because I haven't tried this in forever. My all-time favorite foundation is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, but this used to be like my go-to. And this is BD50. I really like this foundation for a while. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't even remember really what I loved about it, but the Armani Luminous Silk is definitely my all-time favorite foundation. It was really expensive, so honestly the Armani is just my favorite. Another foundation, this is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. I did a first impression on this and I really liked it. I used this a lot last fall. It's a pretty good drugstore foundation. I don't wear that much drugstore foundation. I do like the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, and I do think it's a really good dupe for the Armani Luminous Silk at a drugstore price. So I think I'm going to do like an updated drugstore versus high-end video of like my favorite products, but this is a good foundation, but it's not really memorable. It's not a memorable foundation in my opinion. Another foundation, this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination in the color medium. This CC cream, whether you get the illumination or just the regular one, is one of my holy grail products. I need to get another medium because I ran out of like all the mediums they sent me. Like, look, this is completely flat. I can't say enough good things about this. It's literally magic in a tube. If you have your doubts about purchasing this, don't have any doubts because it is the best. Right now I'm using the color tan, but I'm losing my tan so quickly from grease, like it doesn't even look like I have a tan. The way it covers and it makes your skin look so natural, it really is. It says Your Skin But Better. It's Your Skin But Better times a million. I really hope they make this more accessible to Canadians in the future. I think it'd fit in really, really well at Shoppers Drug Mart, so hopefully they bring that over soon because I need a place that I can buy this whenever I run out because they sent me like a ton of them and I ran out of medium and I'm working on 10, but I need more medium, so yes, I would definitely repurchase that. The next thing is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal, I believe. I like Becca's products, I really do, but I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I just don't feel like it did anything that special to my face, and I feel like it's pretty pricey for what it does, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I do like the backlight priming filter, but again, it's really expensive, and I do want to try the L'Oreal Lumi primer because I feel like it's really, really similar. So I don't know if I don't think I would repurchase this. Oh, the sun is setting, so sorry if you see the hand thing. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I haven't used this in a while and I honestly didn't miss it. So I can always tell if I should repurchase something based on if I miss the product when I run out of it. The next thing is another face product, and this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I ran out of this and I was trying really hard not to buy anything new. So I was using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, but I like to bake under my eyes because my under eyes can get kind of creasy. I don't know why, but I guess because I put on concealer, it creases. I have those eyes. And so I was trying to bake with the IT Cosmetics like translucent powder and it just wasn't working. The Laura Mercier translucent powder really is the best. I already went out and purchased it. So if you watched my vlog, you would know I repurchased it. I got the big size because it just makes more sense money-wise. Yes, at the time when you go to the cash and they're like $50 for this powder, you're like, whoa. But this little size, I believe you get, how much do you get? You get 0.33 ounces and it's like $28, so $30. or you get 1 ounce and it's like $50. So it really, if you really like this, get the big size. It just makes more sense economically. This powder is great. It sets your face beautifully. It's great for baking under your eyes. I also love it dusting all over my face and then patting with one of my beauty blenders. It just makes your skin look flawless, really sets your makeup well, and I have nothing like bad to say. So I did get the big mama jama of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I did want to try the Kat Von D setting powder, but they were sold out at my Sephora, and so I was like, okay, I'll just get my Old Faithful. The next two things are the Hard Candy Sandy Beach eyeshadow. This is probably my all-time favorite drugstore eyeshadow. It's a really gorgeous bronze shade. I find like the bronze, like to find a good bronze, it's really hard. Chase by Urban Decay, again, is probably my all-time favorite. It's what I'm wearing today. It's what I've been wearing like since I got back from Greece because I've been trying to use things up. But once like the bronze shade like at the corner goes away, I kind of have no more use for them because the bronze shade is my favorite part of the little palette. The next two things are mascara. My hands are all dirty. The next two things are mascara. This is the Lash Princess by Essence. I really like this mascara, especially for lengthening. I feel like it did an amazing job at lengthening without clumping, and it's a really good layering mascara. I sometimes will use like a mascara as a base, and then I'll go in with another mascara to like thicken things up, and that's what I did with this one. This is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. This is probably my all-time favorite mascara. I've repurchased this more times than I can count. I just repurchased it, so I would definitely repurchase this, and it honestly makes me look like I'm wearing false eyelashes, so I can't say enough good things about this. I love drugstore mascara. You guys know me. I don't see the point in buying high-end mascaras. I've tried a lot of high-end mascaras from YSL, Makeup Forever, Too Faced. You could use this argument for everything. Why would you buy from Sephora when you can buy from the drugstore, and the drugstore has eyeshadow and primers and this and that? But I don't notice a difference in drugstore mascaras compared to high-end mascaras. The same way, like, it's harder for me to find a good concealer at the drugstore than at Sephora's. You can use that argument in general, but personally for me, maybe it's because I have like long eyelashes to begin with and I have a good eyelash curler, so I think that's part of it, but I just personally have never really bought high-end mascaras for the past like couple of years. I just don't see the point for me. The next thing is a concealer, and this is by NYX. I really like this. It's broken, but this is in the color, it's completely worn off. Oh, CW4. This is a really good concealer. I really like it. I think it's good if you want something that you can highlight with because it has a really nice lightweight texture. What I would do with this, because it was so light, I got a lighter color, is I would do a base concealer. So like a light layer underneath my eyes, and then I would go in with my regular concealer, and it would just be really bright without looking like really fake and tacky Kim Kardashian circa like 2008. The next thing is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm kind of conflicted when it comes to this because I used this for a really long time. This is the color Soft Brown. For a really long time, I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown, and I really liked it. I liked the pointy tip, and for a long time, there weren't many options when it came to like thinner eyebrow pencils like this style with the really thin tip at the drugstore. So I guess you know how it is. Companies see something doing really well, and then they'll come out with, you know, a drugstore dupe, or other brands will come out with a pencil sort of like this. Benefit, all the companies started coming out with really thin eyebrow pencils. So these are expensive. They're like $30 each, and then I did a shoot for NYX last year, and they had NYX was like one of the first drugstore companies. I'm sorry about the sun. We're almost done, guys, but NYX was one of the first drugstore companies to come out with their own micro brow pencil, and so I did the shoot for them. They shot my eyebrows, and I really, really loved the NYX micro brow, and I used the color Ash Brown. So for a long time, I was using this because it was only $8.99. I was running around like a chicken with its head chopped off before I left for Greece, and I forgot to go pick up another NYX one, and it's out. So these three are done. So I went to the Sephora in Athens, and they had Anastasia, and I don't even want to know how much I paid for this because it was probably astronomical, but I picked up Medium Brown by Anastasia, and ever since I started using this, people started giving me so many compliments on my eyebrows. Like, you guys keep commenting about my eyebrows, and I haven't changed the technique, but I did change the product. So I need to go see if there's any similar colors at NYX that they have to this medium brown, because I was using soft brown, now I use medium brown. I clearly have repurchased it time and time again, but if I can find a drugstore dupe that has the same color, I will buy the drugstore dupe. Okay, and then the last thing is this Clinique lipstick in Beige Pop. This is one of my all-time favorite lipstick. I've completely used it up. If you ask me what one of my holy grail lipsticks are, it would definitely be Beige Pop by Clinique. It's just the most perfect nudie color. I have repurchased it. I do love it. I recommend it to a ton of people. And the texture is really good, the formula is really good, and I think the color is really complementary to a bunch of skin tones. So yes, love this stuff. I'm so happy I finally filmed this video and got to show you my garbage, because who doesn't want to see that? And I'm happy that I'm able to throw out this bag, because it has been, what's that saying? It's been like a flea on my back or something, just seeing that bag sitting there. So I'm really happy I'm able to throw out my garbage. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Let me know if you like this sort of video, and I'll be sure to do more as I start to finish products, because I am trying to get rid of a ton of products. So thank you all so much for watching. Links to everything I mentioned will be listed in the down bar down below. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you watch this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.